All right, guys. Good Friday morning. Got to get it out of the way. I think you guys know what this is. I think you guys know what it's going to look like. I mean, it, you don't need a chart to tell you how bad the pass rush was against the Las Vegas Raiders. Coming on the heels of one of the worst pass rush performances I've ever seen, yes, it looked a little bit better, but you could tell it wasn't good, and the numbers bear that out. So let's just get this over with, right? Got to do it. Poona Ford was the only defensive lineman to generate any pressure. He had a sack and another pressure. So he had two, so that's a good game for Poona. So I guess he did good, but no one else was applying pressure on that defensive line. Edge rusher, we got a couple. One from Nwosu. I believe that was actually the play where he injured Carr. Well, I don't know if you call it injured because he only came out for one play, but put a hurt on him. And then you had Bruce Irvin get one as well. There are a couple of sites, I believe Amazon and PFF said there was like a couple of Mafe pressures, but I'm mostly sticking to using PFR just in case anybody looks at those numbers and is like, why are my numbers so different from their numbers? I mostly use PFR. But yeah, the video could kind of just end here because there's nothing else. Nothing from the blitzing middle linebackers, nothing from corners, nothing from safeties. 4 QB pressures in a full game, plus actually a little extra of overtime. And let's remember here, we couldn't stop the run at all. Miserable game against the run. And you still can't get pressure on the quarterback. So the secondary played pretty good, right? I mean, the secondary did their job, especially given this pass rush, but yikes. This is really bad. I mean, earlier this year we had a bunch of games where we would have 5 or 6 pressures in a game and it was bad. We've had 5 pressures combined over the last 2 games. This is probably look, I don't have a big book in front of me that has pressure stats for every NFL team historically, but this has got to be a historic level of bad pass rush right now from this team. Just not getting to the quarterback. And there's really not much else to say other than that. All I know is that this weekend we are playing a team with a ragtag offensive line. If I don't see some serious pressure in that game, then it will be historic in ineptitude. So I'm just going to leave it at that, man. 3-minute video. Let's go. 4 pressures. I can only talk about that for so long. Sorry. Shout out to Poona Ford, I guess. He brought it. He brought it as much as he can bring it. All right. See you guys later. Go Hawks. I'll have another video later today.